やれやれ。せっかくゴーダが腕を振るってくれた晩餐も、こうも沈み込んでしまっては実に味気ないというものだ。
Alright, everybody, welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. I'm sorry that last part was a bit shorter than the usual. I think the last part was actually the shortest part I've recorded so far, possibly. Uh, which is funny I say that because it was like almost 50 minutes long. So that shows you how long these Umineko parts are. But yeah, this part we'll try to move to read until the end of this chapter, until the end of this act, whatever. Um, we're still in episode 1, as you can tell. Here it is. Episode 1, chapter 7, apparently. So I don't know how many chapters there are per episode. I do know there are 6 episodes. So yeah, we're moving along. Uh, according to this, we've played for 27 hours, but I don't believe it. Again, that it's I've been AFK in this visual novel before, so I do not know what my actual total playtime in the visual novel is. However, um, it's around the same time that these videos are long, except you gotta add a bit more, because once my video got corrupted, so you gotta add an hour to that at least, or like an hour and a half at least. Yeah, my struggles. But it should be around that long. That's around how long I've actually played. So this total playtime does make sense. Total clicks though 7,022. Like I said, I've clicked on past stuff that has already happened because file corruption and all that. So this also isn't completely accurate either. Well, it's accurate that I've clicked on it on stuff that many times, sure, but it's not accurate compared to how many clicks it takes to get to this point in the story. Is what I'm trying to say. So overall, yeah. Anyway, let's try to continue to the end of this chapter 7. Let's see if we can make it that far. Um, Sorry for any frame rate issues that has come because of the rain and all that. Like I said, recording this on a potato laptop, so this is the best I can do. But yeah, let's keep it going. The dinner made by Gora has been poorly received. Here we go. All right.
まったくね。今日は何を食べても美味しく感じられない、そういう気分よ。
You know what would really change the mood? Kenzo. Imagine Kenzo came right now and was like, all right, boys, sunglasses on. You know, he puts his sunglasses and goes like, yeah, time to have a great dinner. Although he's come so late that he's just gonna eat the dessert. But you know.
ほう。
Oh.
どうしてそういう気分なのか聞きたいね。心が晴れ晴れできるよう、兄として後で協力させてもらうよ。
This guy. Cross is so smug. I love it. Allow me, as your older brother, to cheer you up. Bro, these two are the two smuggiest people in the entire family. Oh, let me cheer you up as your older brother. Let me take care of you. You know, you want me to pat your head? Oh, and then she's gonna go. She's gonna go like, ah, oh yeah, yeah, Kraus. God damn it, man. I love it. I love it. Though. It makes this drama, this family drama, makes it entertaining. I like it. But yeah, Eva has a whole tattoo apparently, or whatever of the wing sign. Uh, Cross, as you can see, obviously has it. Let's check for the other people. Let's try to remember, maybe, if they have it as well. Auntie Eva grimaced slightly. She's like, no, don't treat me like that. I had already heard that she was not on good terms with Uncle Cross, but now I can clearly feel it. Well, their personalities are not made for each other, I'll tell you what. When I looked around, I noticed that my dad and Auntie Rosa were also grimacing. No, yeah, obviously. It's because of their friendly conversation. Don't you remember, Battler? They had a friendly conversation. Anyhow, it looked like there was something besides the weather that was troubling all of them. The weather is the least of their worries, I'll tell you what. Battler. Battler, these guys had a whole family drama. Oh my god, it was spicy. Whew. Well, they can't argue about it now though, because we're here, but.
エヴァおばさんもうちの親父もずいぶん機嫌が悪そうっすね。
And Rosa. I'm with Rosa.
そう
Her face. Her face. Really? God damn it. Hey, Nazi. You shouldn't be that like distraught. I mean, your husband took the W. Your husband took the W in that discussion. Like, come on now, Nazi. You should be like happier than that. I mean, I know you got a bad headache from that and everything, but you should really trust your husband more. He's got everything under control, you know. Or does he? He doesn't believe in the witch. That means he doesn't have everything under control.
私はそうは思いませんよ
You don't? Asked Aunt Nazi, who was sitting on my right, but it looked like she was also in a bad mood. Oh, right, because Nazi and Battler are sitting right next to each other. Yeah. Because of their rankings. Ridiculous, by the way. I think Nazi should be higher ranked. Yeah, I don't think any of them should be ranked, obviously. But if you're gonna go ahead and do rankings anyway, how is Battler higher ranked than Nazi? Freaking she's got the double wombo of not only being a woman but also being but also not being part of the main bloodline, which is really bad. I mean, think about it. This is very patriotic. So Natsuhi not in a great situation. Eva using that to her advantage and not treating her right. But yeah. She snapped back as though she was absolutely not interested.
まあちょいと大人な話で込み入ってな。
A little?
バトラ君たち子供は気にせんでええ話や。なあ夏日さん、キリエさん。
He's asking all the partners of the biological siblings. I will say it's not just a little complicated because we're talking about billions of yen, but you know, billions of yen is that's money that could save lives, man, many lives. This is not a light topic. Uncle Hideyoshi laughed as he spoke, but without his usual brightness. So I could vaguely imagine just how complicated their adult conversation had actually become. On top of that, even Aunt Natsu and Kirie-san, the people he had directed his comment to, ignored him as though they hadn't heard anything. Yeah. I didn't know what kind of conversation they had been having while we kids were away, but it reminded me of how Dad had said he had stomach cramps when he had arrived at the mansion. Oh, so okay, I get it. So Natsuhi, headaches. Rudolph, stomach cramps. Alright, fair enough. What else? Freaking Rosa has leg cramps. I hope she doesn't though. I hope everything is okay with Rosa. As you guys know, I'm standing with Rosa all the way. And the family conference might have been a playful reunion to us kids, but it was definitely different for the adults. If the adults, it was a business meeting. After Uncle Hideyoshi was ignored by the other adults, an awkward silence fell over the room. Kirie-san spoke up. Not woke.
子供たちの進路はどうなるのかしらとかそういう話よ
Ah, right. Yeah. Totally. Woohoo. Yeah, that's the conversation you were having.
バトラ君は将来はどうするの
To be fair, that's a clever way to change the topic, though. I'll give you that, Kirie. I can see why you're my stepmom. Wait, wait, well, wait a minute. You're my stepmom. You're asking me what I will do for the future. Shouldn't you know about this? Don't you know me plenty?
ぼんやりと大学進学
But I guess considering the fact that she's my stepmom, but we don't like treating each other as stepmom and stepson, right? We don't like doing that, so we act like we're just acquaintances, just random family members, not like we're actually mother and child. Especially because we are so close in age. Like I think considering Battler is 18, I'm 18. No, Battler is 18. Uh, she was like a young teenager, so she definitely wasn't old enough to give birth to Battler at the time. So it just seems kind of weird to treat her as my mom when she was like what 12, 13 when I was born or something. She's somewhere along those lines. At max, she was like 16 or something. So it just seems very weird. So that's why we've decided to keep this relationship kind of like, you know, kind of like kind of a bit more friendly rather than familiarly. If that makes sense.
そんなのじゃ長い人生レースのスタートラインとしては心細いわよ。
Why would it be? I mean, I'm going well, not to college, but university. I don't think it's disheartening starting line. I mean, my starting line began years ago anyway. My starting line began when I was 0 years old. This is just my 20% of the way line, I guess. Wouldn't it be well the average. Let's say I live on to be 80, 84 years old. I'm I'm like 23% or something. 24% of the way through life or something, right? Something like that. So I can't. I'm not gonna do the exact math right now. I could. I have my phone, so I could easily calculate it. But you know what I'm saying. I'm not. I'm well over the starting line. I mean, I'm nowhere near halfway yet. If you know, if we imagine I live on to be 80 or whatever. Um, what am I even talking about anymore? Uh, who knows though? I mean, I could die at any time though. I could literally die an hour after I record this video, which also would imply that this video won't be watched by you guys. Or I could die a year from now, 5 years from now. I don't know when I'll die. Nobody knows when I'll die. So uh, I don't think university is disheartening starting line. I mean, you know, it's good. I'll get a degree. You'll get a degree if you go to college or university, you know, and then that gives you a freaking great opportunity at life because then when you're looking for a job, you'll be like, hey, look at this, I got a master's degree in something or whatever, right? You know, because I'm also thinking of possibly getting a master's degree. So you'll get a master's degree, and then it's like, yeah, that's just you'll get some fantastic jobs with that, right? Surely you will. Um, I don't think it's a bad starting line. And you get a solid job, you know, you maybe start a family. If not, if that's not your thing, you could just do something else. I don't know. Um, if uh, if everything goes to plan, you know, I'll finish my university, get a get a degree when I'm 24. Like when I'm 24, I'll move out. I'll be in a degree. You know, maybe I'll buy a house. Who knows? That's long to the future. That's years in the future. I'm not 24 yet. I'm not quite. But um, that's just saying. I think Battler, if he wants to go to college, it's fine. Maybe he wants to become an athlete. I mean, he does keep flexing how he's got muscles and whatever he grew up. I'm not sure if he works out or not, but I don't know. This is 1986. I don't know. Oh, you know what he could do if he was me? If I time traveled back to 1986, I would just be freaking like I would just like not bet on lotteries, but like I would like invest in Bitcoin. If that even was that even a thing back then? Invest in crypto, because like I know, bro, invest in Bitcoin, I'll be freaking rich, bros. I'll be so rich. I'll invest in all these stocks and I'll be rich as hell. That's what I'd do. And then I'll predict different world events. Like in 1986, so I'll be like, alright, in 5 years' time, the Cold War is gonna end. I'll just be like, alright, Cold War's gonna end in 5 years' time. What happened in the late 80s and 90s, guys? Come on. What historical stuff happened? I don't know. I can't get anything off the top of my head. Oh, okay, well, I remember something happened in the early 2000s, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna mention it as like this huge thing. I mean, there's 9/11, but nah. Okay, that's kind of messed up. That's kind of messed up. I don't want to go like that. But you get the point. Cold War is over. I can predict other stuff that happens in the early 2000s and stuff. Anyway, getting back on track. What does Battler plan to do? Does he plan to go to college? Let's go.
あいたたたたたた。
あいたたたたたた。
キリエさん、飯の最中にそんな話されちまったら消化不良で便秘になっちまうぜ。
Really?
そうやそうや。バトラ君やジェシカちゃんの進路の話をしとったんや。
Yoshi's just joining in on the fake out. Yeah. Wait, just me and Jessica? Are we gonna talk about George's career? I mean, I get Maria. She's still a kid. She's gonna go keep going to elementary school, then go to middle school, high school, whatever. She's still young. George is he currently in college? What's he doing?
将来のことは真剣に考えんとあかんで。
This is true. I always make it a point to not take life too seriously. I agree with that. Like, obviously, work hard, study, whatever else you want to do. Just work towards whatever you want to work for, right? But at the same time, don't take life too seriously. That's my philosophy. You can't take everything too seriously. If you take everything too seriously, you'll just die depressed. Like, God damn it, I wish I had more fun in life. Like me right now. I'm playing this visual novel. I mean, I could be studying right now, but I'm planning to study later anyway, so it's fine. And I finally found the time to play this visual novel after a week, so I'm gonna use the free time I have to play this, and then use the rest of my time to study, because, yeah, I need to. I got a project. Okay, Hiroshi heartily agreed as if they really had been talking about that, but they probably hadn't. Yeah, they obviously hadn't. Kiria had obviously been trying to avoid talking about something. However, if Kiria had determined that this was the best course of action for now, then she was probably right. Yeah. Not just that. Yeah, obviously, Battle is not calling Kiria his mom. He's just calling her Kiria. Just I want to just point that out. Especially remember, this is Japan, so they're a lot more strict with the honorifics than we are. I mean, even here though, we are. I mean, if you don't call your mother mom or mother or whatever, it's still like you gotta give that title respect to your mom or your dad and stuff. Even here, everywhere in the world, that's just something that's done everywhere in the world, despite culture and differences and all that. Calling your mom for mom and your dad for dad, that's just natural. You gotta do that, right? But yeah, he's not calling her for mom, so that's one thing I want to mention. But another thing I wanted to mention is Kirie actually wasn't very talkative in that discussion. I noticed that, and I think I mentioned it too. She didn't really speak up that much. It was mostly Cross, Eva, Nazi before she walked off, and some of Rudolph. Rosa was being attacked sometimes, and I wanted to be defending her. But that's basically it. Hideyoshi chimed in sometimes, but Kirie, she was just there. She was mostly silent, to be honest. So I find that interesting. Kirie to me is such an interesting person. Like, I want to know more about her. She's probably the one that we don't know much, like the least about. Now that I think about it, out of the siblings and the parties of the siblings. Well, if you ignore Rosa's husband, that isn't here at all. I'm gonna go ahead and ignore him. Kid is the one we know the least about. We don't often see her talk about whatever or something she's done or about herself in general, or about the kind of person she is. Really, I find that interesting. Why is that so? Is she gonna be important? Maybe not. Maybe yes. I don't know. She is my stepmom, so considering I have main character syndrome, I am the main character, so she could be important in the aspect that she is my stepmom. Could be relevant in that matter. Same thing with Rudolph. Rudolph could be extra important, or not. Who knows? Taking this into account, I decided to cast aside my suspicions as to the cause behind Auntie Eva and Dad's bad moods. At long last, the serving cart returned, filled with coffee and tea, and orange juice. Don't remember the orange juice. Some of you probably ordered. I mean, Battler, I don't know, Jessica, Maria even, who, you know, I don't know, George, one of the kids, surely his cousins ordered that orange juice. Kurosawa-san and Shannon-chan served it to everyone. Gora-san then explained that with this, tonight's dinner was over. Yay! If I had been able to eat in a more cheerful mood, it might have been the best dinner of my life. It's the best dinner of my life. Looking for some good days. It was a shame that this greatest of dinners couldn't have been. It was a shame that this greatest of dinners couldn't have been had under the greatest of conditions. Yeah. Maria had fun. She liked the meal.
ジョージお兄ちゃん、これでご飯は終わり？
Goda literally said that the dinner was over. God damn, Maria, listen to Goda. Over?
うん
The military. Over.
これでおしまいだよ
I'm seeing the rain and the rain textures in the background. This might lag the recording, so I want to apologize right away for that.
はしてないわよ。
What?
お席について、落ち着いてジュースを飲みなさい。
She just asked if the dinner was over. I mean, I agree with you. How the hell didn't she hear Goda go like, the dinner is over? But okay. Nah, I'm still with Rosa though.
はーい。
Maria looked like she was really excited about the occasionally crashing thunder. Something ritual, something Beatrice, right? Maybe she wanted to quickly finish eating and run over to the window. Run over to the window. She had been fidgeting for a while, waiting for the meal to end. Some people are afraid of thunder, while others find it interesting. And Maria was apparently one of the latter. I'm in between, to be honest. The thunder is just there. I mean, unless it's properly unless I'm outside, like in a properly, I might actually get threatened by the thunder. It's fine. So when she heard from George Aniki that dinner was over, a huge smile broke across her face. To be fair, actually, thunder doesn't happen that often where I'm from, so it's pretty rare. It's not like it never happens, it's just extremely rare. Well, not extremely rare, but decently rare. Rarer than most other places in the world, I imagine. But it does exist, of course. She then stood from her seat, took out her handbag, which she had set under her seat, never having left it even while she was eating, and began fishing around inside of it. Okay. What's she looking for now? This is not like the umbrella, right? This is not Beatrice giving her something. This is something she's actually taking from her bag now. No one seemed particularly concerned with this behavior.
なんだいそれはどこから持ってきたの
Where did she get her handbag? George was the first to notice it. Her handbag or something in her handbag. As he spoke, Battler also noticed. Dun dun dun, it's a letter! And it's got a wing! It's got a Ushiromiya wing! What? When they looked, they noticed that Maria was now holding a beautiful Western-style envelope. Western-style envelope with the Ushiromiya wing on it. Did Kinzo write this letter? Or did she receive this letter along with the umbrella from Beatrice? On the front of the envelope, the Ishima family crest, right, the wing. The one-winged eagle, I just kept calling it wing, but it's officially called the one-winged eagle, was done in gold leaf. One-winged eagle, not one-winged angel, one-winged eagle. It's not Sephiroth. Furthermore, it was sealed with dark red wax, imbuing a level of class upon it that made it clear that this was not something that Maria should be carrying around for fun.
マリアちゃん、 それは何？
Natsu's like, what? It seemed that Natsuki had also noticed the strangeness of the envelope that Mario was holding. Because her voice sounded too serious to be admonishing a small child, the other relatives around her finally noticed. 1 second. Oh, come on. Let me see. Okay. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
どうしたよ夏日姉さん。
それ何？
The envelope?
マリア、
Rosa's like, why does my daughter have this? What the hell?
あなたそれをどこで拾ったの？
その封筒は金蔵さんの。
Did Kinzo write the letter and give it to Maria? As Nanjo muttered that, even us kids could understand why everyone seemed to be frozen solid. So, definitely isn't a letter from Kinzo. Open the letter and read it. It's a letter from Beatrice, clearly. Come on, read it, read it. The envelope that Maria had held was one of the Ushirome family heads custom-made envelopes for private use. In other words, it could only mean one thing. Number one, see, I just wanna live for you, number one. You're the one. Anyway. This envelope contained a message from Kinzo. Well, was it really from Kinzo? Or was it from Beatrice to Kinzo? Or maybe it was from Kinzo to Beatrice, and Kinzo entrusted the letter to Maria so that Maria would deliver it to Beatrice. But that doesn't make sense, because then Maria would have just delivered it to Beatrice when Beatrice gave her the umbrella. So, clearly, Beatrice gave Maria the letter at the same time as when she gave her the umbrella. Oh.
どうしてそんな封筒がここにあるんだね。
こいつは面白いもんが飛び出してくるぜ。
ちょいとわしに見せてみ。
It's a letter for me! Frick you! Y'all didn't believe me when I told y'all that the umbrella was given to me by Beatrice, and so I won't be giving y'all this. Frick you! Frick you! My letter! I'm reading it! Oh my god, it's the start of the ritual. It's the start of the ritual. It's happening, 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 it's happening. The start of the ritual, boys. Boys, Beatrice is welcoming everyone to the start of the ritual. That's what's happening. It's gonna be a letter that's gonna be like, alright everyone, I'm glad y'all have gathered here in the dinner here. Please gather the servants as well. The ritual written in the epitaph is finally started. Y'all get ready to be sacrificed and resurrect me. I'm coming back. Uncle Hideyoshi tried to snatch the envelope out of Maria's hands, but she protected it. Let's go! She protected it as though hugging it and didn't let go. Freak you, Hideyoshi! My letter! Let's go, Maria! Don't let them take it from you! Woo.
秀吉兄さん、子供相手に力ずくなんていけませんよ。マリアちゃん、その封筒はどうしたの？
Things are getting good. Things are getting good. We're getting somewhere. Woo. Beatrice, right? Yep. Okay. Okay. Yes. Things are getting good. Ah, that's why she asked George why the meal was over. Wow, let's go. Maria's so thoughtful. Let's go, Maria. Let's freaking go. I'm with it. Let's go. Read the letter. Let's go.
マリアは魔女のメッセンジャー
Messenger.
なの。
Messenger. Nice. You managed to say it. Let's go. Frick yeah. Oh,
メッセンジャー
messenger. This sounds like some Steins Gate thing. Messenger. No, it actually does sound like a Steins Gate word for someone.
この島の魔女様は随分と洒落てるじゃねえかよ。
Alright, Maria the messenger. Here we go. Let us know what is in the letter. You know? Try to rhyme it one more time. Batter tried to joke about it, but no one went along with him. Oh, come on, y'all. Join me.
それで中には何て書いてあるのかしら、マリアちゃん。
Hmm? Reading! Reading! Alright, come on, Maria. Read the letter. Come on. I'm excited. Maria casually opened the envelope. It was sealed only with wax, so she just had to remove the sealing wax to open it. That sealing wax fell onto the desk. Hideyoshi hastily picked it up and stared fixedly at it. He then set it in the center of the table, where Natsui, Kirie, and Nanjo glared at it. Imprinted there in the sealing wax was the one-winged eagle, which was the Ishiromiya family crest and also Kinzo's personal crest. Right.
これは当主様の紋章。
私は金蔵さんに手紙をもらったことがあるからわかる。これは間違いなく金蔵さんの風浪だ。
でもこのお屋敷にはそれと同じ紋章がいくつもあるのでは？
Look at Kirie. New expression. Head to the side and all that.
例えば風浪用のハンコのようなものがあれば、金蔵さんでなくても風浪はできるのでは？
Kirie brings up a good theory. Let's see what the response to that theory is.
いや、金蔵さんは風浪には必ず自分が指にしている後ろ宮家当主の証の指輪で刻印をする。
Ah, but he threw the ring. Oh, 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 right. He threw the ring. Beatrice went like, oh, I'll be picking this up. She went over to Maria. That explains it. She went over to Maria. Put the seal on the letter. Gave it to Maria. Okay, because he threw we remember he threw the ring. It matches. It matches with what not just saying. I'm just saying, you know, it works. I'm pretty sure at least he threw the ring before the others found Maria, right? I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but even then, even if it happened when I'm reading it, it happened after they found Maria. Even then, what's happening in Kinzo's study does not necessarily have to happen at the same time as what's happening with everyone else. So he could have thrown the ring before. No, actually, considering the fact that Nanjo played chess just after it started raining, Kinzo threw the ring before the rain started. So, yeah, no, very possible that... Yeah, no. Very possible that Beatrice picked up the ring, stamped the letter, and gave it to Maria. Yep. Makes sense.
この形や複雑な意匠は間違いなく金蔵さんの風浪だ。
That's nuts.
そうとは限らんよ。親族であれば一度くらいは親父の手紙を受け取ったことはあるはずだ。
That's another thing that can be true.
その風浪をもとに偽の紋章を作り、親父殿を語って刻印した可能性が否めない。
兄貴に同感だ。
But even then, How did the letter end up in Maria's hands, in Maria's bag? Yeah, exactly. Y'all can't explain that. Also, your boy Nanjo does not have the wing thing, because as we noticed, but these two do, and I don't think Natsui did. I should freaking remember to look.
風呂に刻印されている紋章がどれだけ親父のものに酷似していたとしても間違いなく親父のものであるとは証明不能だぜ。だからその封筒が親父のものであるという証拠にはならない。
私も全く同じよ。
Obviously, Eva has the wing. We've seen this before. Hers is like not in her clothes though. Like it seems like a proper tattoo or something. It's weird.
風呂の刻印だけでお父様の手紙だなんて決めつけることには同意できないわ。南條先生、曖昧な言葉は慎んでいただけるかしら。
They're all so panicked about this.
これは失礼。出過ぎた口でしたな。
One after another, all the siblings from Crown's on downwards rejected Nanjo's statement, saying that the envelope that Maria was holding had not necessarily been sent by Kinzo. Well, every single sibling except for Rosa, her mother, you know. They were afraid. Of course they are. It's happening right now. Whatever. This is the third person perspective, so war is correct in this case. Of course. Kinzo's intentions were written in there, and they feared from the bottoms of their hearts that it might be some decidedly unfavorable announcement regarding the inheritance. Right. That's what they're actually scared of.
Maria, その封筒は傘を貸してくれた人がくれたのね。
Beatrice!
じゃわからないでしょ。
I was not expecting that to be her reply. Imagine, imagine Maria knows the location of something, right? And you're driving a car, and she's in the back seat, right? And you're driving, and you go like, "Alright, Maria, we've got an intersection here. Are we gonna turn left or right?" And she goes, "Oh," and then you go like, "I don't know what means. I don't know where to go." This is not the same thing, but it's funny.
そうなの？
Oh, she managed to say, she said yes, she did it, see? Look at that.
つまり魔女ベアトリーチェが傘と一緒にマリアちゃんにその封筒を
It would appear so. I don't know what means. Maria nodded forcefully. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. It shouldn't have.
主人に私も同感です。
Of course you do.
得体の知れない何者かが手渡した怪文書です。読むにも値しません。
No, we gotta read it now. Now that it's here, we gotta read it.
せめて読むくらいいいじゃねえかよ。な。
Come on. Battler said it to Jessica in a small voice, pretending to stir things up, but Natsuki heard him clearly and glared at him with threatening eyes. Natsuki's like, Battler? No. No!
それでマリアはそのベアトリーチェに食事が終わったら読めって言われたんだな。
It would appear so.
いいじゃないの皆さん。これはおじい様の封筒ではなく、ベアトリーチェの封筒。
Exactly. We don't have to take it seriously until we do.
誰が書いたのかはともかく、中身を聞いてからの判断でもいいんじゃないかしら。
そうやな。お父さんが書いたとは限らんが、中身が気になるんは事実や。マリアちゃん、
さっきは無理やり取ろうとしてすまんかった。謝るからみんなの前でそれ読み上げてくれんか。
マリア、
Well, yeah, that's what she was set out to do. She's going to do this, but you guys won't let her. Y'all keep talking. Let her read the letter. God damn. Shut up.
読みなさい。
Alright, it's time to read the letter. So wait a minute, are we gonna need this whole letter in Maria's voice? It's gonna be like, oh, oh, y'all have been invited to this ritual. Oh, something like that. Oh. As all the relatives stared fiercely at Maria, she spread the letter open with a rustle.
本当に親父の手紙だと思うか。
ありえんね。
Ariene. No way.
親父殿が私たちに何かを発表するときは直接でなければいつだって源氏さんを通してじゃないか。このようなこじゃれた方法でするとは思えんね。
そうよ。マリアをメッセンジャーに？
Hey. Hey, don't go after Maria like that. She's the goat. She's the kid goat. Kid goat? She's cool.
それこそお父様の趣味じゃないわよ。ローザ、これはマリアちゃんが私たちを脅かそうという何かの隠し芸なんでしょ？
Some kind of hidden talent. Oh yeah, I can make envelopes. Hidden talent. I'm 9 years old and I can make envelopes. Speaking of which, I've never actually made an envelope before. I've never sent an actual letter to someone before. Mostly because I grew up in the age where, you know, you can't just send emails to people. You know, that works easily just as fine. And, you know, it doesn't take weeks to reach them, or however, days, weeks, whatever, how long it takes for a letter to reach someone. You could, you know, just send an email. If it's a business letter or a serious letter, could just do that. I've done that plenty now that I've, you know, since high school and now university, I just send emails to people in letter form. If not, you know, when it comes to talking to others, I just text them. We live in the age now. This is 1986, so fair enough. They didn't have internet, didn't have all that back then. Fair enough. I'm obviously not going after these law in 1986, October. But you know, 9 years old, 1986, and you know how to, you know, write an envelope. I guess that's impressive. That means Maria was born. Wait, if Maria's 9 years old here, that means she was born in 1977, right? Which means that she is currently 44 years old. If she was still alive, she'd currently be 44 years old. Nuts. That's nuts. That's more than double my age. That's nuts. Yeah. That kind of puts this into perspective of how long ago this was. This happened a long time ago. I mean, these lot are currently freaking 70 years old if they're still alive, right? Maybe 80 even. Cross would definitely be 80 years old by now. I mean, he looks like he was 40 here, right? And it's been like 40 years since then. He'd be in his 80s by now, right? Let's say if Cross was like 40 years old right now, and this is 1986, so he'd be like, yeah, he'd be like, not quite 80, but he'd be in his 80s surely, or closing in on his 80 years old. So, kind of puts things into perspective. This happened a long time ago, real world time. It's 2022 as I record this, and this happened in 1986. Well, allegedly. It's a visual novel. It's a story. The person who wrote this in the 2000s, I believe. So, yeah.
マリアはそんな気の利いたことができる子じゃないわ。
Finally! Alright, time to read the letter. Mari's like, reading! Let's go! Oh! Alright, time to read the letter in Maria's voice. The words came out of Maria's mouth, but for some reason it felt like her voice was different than usual. Ooh. Everyone went suddenly silent. suspicious
六
scent.
軒島へようこそ後ろ宮家の皆様方。
Whoa, Maria's tone changed. And this music is so... Ooh. Why did Maria's tone change so much? She sounds like a freaking 15-year-old girl now. It's so different. Ladies and gentlemen of the Shiroma family. Oh, okay, here we go. Spicy.
私は金蔵様にお仕えしております当家顧問錬金術師のベアトリーチェと申します。
Are you the full metal alchemist or just the alchemist?
そんなアホな。
Hey, shut up! Continue the letter! Hideyoshi, shut your mouth! Frick you, shut up!
黙って。
Yeah, Eva, agreed. Keep going. Keep reading the letter.
長年にわたりご契約に従いお仕えしてまいりましたが、本日金蔵様よりその契約の終了を宣告されました。
Termination.
よって本日をもちまして、当家顧問錬金術師のお役目を終了させていただきますことをどうかご了承くださいませ。
Aww. Family alchemist, full metal alchemist. Alchemy, what alchemy? The gold? You made the gold using alchemy?
くだらん。ざれ言だ。
Okay, y'all, shut your traps! Shut your mouth, Cross! Read the letter, finish the letter.
聞くに耐えません。
Then go away, leave the room! Yeah, by the way, her crest isn't there. Just want to mention that real quick. No crest. Anyway, keep reading the letter.
さてここで皆様に契約の一部をご説明しなければなりません。
What, the part where people are gonna be sacrificed?
私ベアトリーチェは金蔵様にある条件とともに莫大な黄金の貸与をいたしました。
Huh?
その条件とは契約終了時に黄金のすべてを返還すること。
Okay. So the entire discussion that we're having earlier is dud. It's gone. Just like that. Because she's getting the gold back.
そして利息として後ろ宮家のすべてを頂戴できるというものです。
What? Everything? Ah.
むちゃくちゃや。
初めっからむちゃくちゃだぜ。
It's ridiculous, but I love it. Keep reading.
要するにあれだろ、よくある悪魔の契約みたいなやつなんだろ。ほんで契約がおしまいってことになるから利子を回収に来たってわけだ。
You better not dance with the devil, though. That's a mistake. Yeah, that's a great song. Is the song actually called Dance with the Devil? Let me check. I think it's called something along those lines. Dance with... Yep, it's called Dance with the Devil. Yep. By Immortal Technique. This song is freaking spooky, y'all. Dance with the Devil. By Immortal Technique. That song, when I first heard it, I finished the song and I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh, yeah, like, yep. That's kind of cool. Anyway, let's keep going.
いいんや、長年の退職金のつもりかな。ちゃっかりした魔女だぜ。
Old age. She looked pretty young in the painting. She looked like she was about your age, actually, Battler. I'd imagine she's also like 18, 19, 20 years old. Although, you know, she's probably someone that doesn't age either, right? Because she's a witch, and she made the contract with Kinzo decades ago now. So...
バトラ君、今は茶化さない方がいい。
Battler made a face as if to ask, if I can't make fun of this, what can I make fun of? At the same time, some of the adults' faces were pale, while others looked completely shocked.
これだけをお聞きならば皆様は金蔵様のことをなんと無慈悲なのかとお嘆きにもなられるでしょう。しかし金蔵様は皆様に富と名誉を残す機会を設けるため特別な条項を追加されました。
A special clause to the contract?
その条項が満たされた時に限り、私は黄金と利子を回収する権利を永遠に失います。
For all eternity? What the frick is happening? Beatrice is wilding. I still can't get over how weird Maria sounds. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, I have to get this straight. Okay. Wow.
特別な条項？
それは何よ。
Yeah, if y'all shut up, maybe she could keep reading the letter.
特別条項。
Special clause.
契約終了時にベアトリーチェは黄金と利子を回収する権利を持つ。
Yep.
ただし、隠された契約の黄金を暴いた者が現れた時、
Right.
ベアトリーチェはこの権利を全て永遠に放棄しなければならない。
So, Umineko has suddenly turned from family drama to let's go find the One Piece, aka my favorite piece of fiction ever. And if Umineko becomes a finding gold story rather than a family drama story and follows the footsteps of One Piece where we visit different islands and do different stuff and it's a whole adventure, I'm down for it. Let's go. Obviously that's gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I'm down for this. Yes. Let's go. The hidden goal of this contract. Time to go find it. We are literal gold diggers. Hell yes. Gold diggers. Let's go. And we don't mean it in the metaphorical way about how, you know, people call others gold diggers because they seek, you know, partners in a relationship that are wealthy. Nah, we are literal gold diggers. We're going out there in the island to try and find this hidden gold and obtain all the riches. Oh, yeah.
利子の回収はこれより行いますが、もし皆様のうちの誰か一人でも特別条項を満たせたなら、すでに回収した分も含めて全てお返しいたします。
Huh? Okay. Okay. Okay.
なお、回収の手始めとしてすでに後ろ宮本家の家督を受け継いだことを示す後ろ宮家当主の指輪をお預かりさせていただきました。
Right. Right, that's the ring he threw out. Kinzo's preparing for this. Okay. Okay. The Ushirome family head's ring. Wow. Wow.
封印のろうそくにてそれをどうかご確認くださいませ。
Yeah, it's a real deal, but they did say that one could easily fake it at the same time. But hey, I believe you, Beatrice. I don't think you're one to be messed with.
これがそうだというのか。親父が指輪を手放すなどありえん。
Cross was staring at the ceiling wax as though he was trying to burn a hole through it. Eva and Rudolph were doing the same over his shoulder.
確かにチェスの時、金蔵さんの指に何か足りんような違和感は感じ取りました。
南條先生
Don't confirm it!
おぼろげな記憶でいい加減なことを言わないように。
They are really high on copium right now. All of them are high on copium. They're all just like, no.
その心眼をここでは測れないわ。本当に指輪をお父様は確かに手渡したのか、この手紙が本当の話かどうかはお父様に直接確認すればいいだけの話じゃない。
See, I see what you're saying, Kirie. We're gonna go over to his study and he's not gonna be there. And we'll all be like, where did he go? Or he just won't respond and just leaves the study closed for the rest of the visual novel and we never meet Kinzo ever again. Boom! Done.
そうね。キリエさんの言う通りだわ。
たして金蔵さんがそれを答えてくれますかな。
Well, if you tell him it's about the stuff about Beatrice, he might actually respond.
あの人のお考えは時に人の世の常識では測りかねますからな。どの道ざれ言の域を出んね。第一、黄金幻想自体が親父殿のまやかしだ。ありもしない黄金の話を始めるのはお前たちだけで十分だ。
でも魔女様はおっしゃってるわよ。黄金を見つけた者に家督と全ての財産を引き渡すってね。つまりベアトリーチェ様はお父様の顧問弁護士もしくは金庫番でもあられるってことじゃないのかしら。このような怪しげな文章を子供に託すような怪人物を信用することなどできません。
兄貴、腹を割ってもらうぜ。
Where's the gold?
兄貴の知らない人物が親父の財産管理をしているようなことはあり得るのか。
いや、それはない。私は当主代行として親父殿のすべての財産を把握している。
Are you sure about that?
私に知られずにそれらを自由にできる人間はいないはずだ。
じゃあつまりクラウス兄さんの把握していない財産ってことじゃないの？
Some assets.
バカな。そんなものあるわけがない。
Hey, Cross, chill. There's children here. It's fine. We're children. It's fine. It's fine. We'll discuss this another time. Let's go to Kinzo's room. Let's talk to him directly. All of us. All 10 of us present, or however many we are present right now.
あるわよ。兄さんが把握していないお父様の資産。そんなものあるわけがありません。
いや、あるで。
What? The gold? What?
それがお父さんの、いや、
Yeah.
ベアトリーチェの隠し子
Okay.
や。
Okay. So do y'all believe in Beatrice or not? Get it over with. Do y'all think that the Beatrice's gold? Do y'all think Beatrice is just his legal advisor? Or do y'all actually believe in this witchcraft? Come on now. Now y'all are suddenly believing in the gold? Y'all suddenly think it's not fiction?
話を整頓しよう。つまり親父には兄貴も知らない腹心がいた。そしてそいつはずっと黄金の番と運用を任されてきたわけだ。あるいは悪魔の契約まがいのルールで融資した神塚の大富豪か。
Okay.
その腹心のベアトリーチェさんは自分の黄金を融資する相手として息子兄弟の誰がふさわしいか試したいということなのかしら。
What Kyrie said was something that all of the siblings wanted clarified. Upon reflection, they realized that during the time Kinzo's strange epitaph had been displayed in the hall beneath the portrait of the witch, they had always whispered that the one who solved the puzzle would receive everything, yet no one had ever clearly stated it. I don't know, this is weird. It was just something that everyone had hoped might be true. That had, right here, right now, been clearly expressed by Beatrice's letter. It clearly specified that everything of the Hiromiya family would be given to the one who found the gold.
黄金の隠し場所についてはすでに金蔵様が私の肖像画の下に碑文にて公示されております。条件は碑文を読むことができる者すべてに公平に。黄金を暴けたなら私はすべてをお返しするでしょう。
Hmm. Okay.
それではどうか今宵を金蔵様との知恵比べにて存分にお楽しみくださいませ。
Tonight. Just tonight? We only have tonight to find this gold?
今宵が知的かつ優雅な夜になるよう、
Okay.
心よりお祈りいたしております。
We only have tonight?
黄金のベアトリーチェ。
The golden. Let's check the character file for Beatrice. Is she gonna be here? Oh, she's in the character file. Wait. Nope. I don't see her. This is just Cross. Where's Beatrice? Let's go to tips. Letter. Oh, here we go. It's just a letter from the witch. That's the entire letter, right? Eh. Oh, here we go. Wait, let's keep going down. Special clause, blah blah blah. Yep, okay, that's the entire letter. Okay, wow. Okay. Oh, glass break?
お父さん、
Not quite.
聞こえているはずです。返事をしてください。
The door to Kenzo's study was being violently beaten against over and over again like a percussion instrument. So, I wonder how long left we have until the glass break, because I'm planning to end this part soon, but we'll see. The screams coming from the other side were Krause's, Rudolph's, and sometimes Eva's voices. It was the siblings who were trying to intrude upon Kenzo's studying to question him about the truth behind that mysterious letter. Kenzo was eating. He didn't care. An elegant tablecloth was set over the desk, and the fabulous dinner that had colored the table down in the dining hall was once again laid out. Oh, he's getting the same dinner! Nice. Kenzo continued his meal in silence. He did not care about his children. Shannon, taking away an empty plate, looked uncomfortably between the door being beaten on and Kenzo's face.
皆さんがお呼びですが、いかがいたしますか。
しておけ。
Forget them, useless children.
神と我が晩餐は沈黙を尊ぶ。黙らせます。必要ない。我が耳には届いておらんが。
Kenzo's gonna be like, there's no need. They're going to be silent eventually anyway. Kenzo coolly tasted his food. Genji quietly lowered his head and took a single step back. As he did, Cannon, who stood in reserve like a shadow behind and to the side of Genji, opened his mouth.
マリア様がベアトリーチェ様より手紙を受け取られたとのことで、その真偽を確かめたいのでしょう。
It's like everything is going according to plan.
あやつめ、早速始めおったか。さあ、ベアトリーチェ。かけるコインに不足はあるまい。存分に今宵を楽しもうではないか。
Seems this is only going to be one night. Only one night? Alright.
負ける気はないぞ。お前の微笑みは永遠に私のものだ。もう一度見られるなら、富も名誉も我が命すらも惜しくはない。
Okay. This is wild. Things are happening. Things have started happening.
さてルーレットは回り始めた。
Alright, who's the first sacrifice? The first sacrifice of the roulette.
ボールはどのポケットに落ちるのか。
Who's gonna die is what you're saying, right?
ノワールかルージュか。
I don't know who they are.
それとも親の総取りか。
Noir is black in French, right? Noir.
さあ始めるがいい。ベアトリーチェ。
Oh wait, is this some like poker language that I don't get? I don't know. May begin, Beatrice.
私が再びお前に奇跡の力というものを見せてやる。
Glass break? There it is. That's where we'll end it. That's where we will end it. Ooh. It's 10 p.m. boys. Alright. Alright. Legend of the Gold. And that's where we'll end it, y'all. That's where we will end it. This is the start of chapter 8 right here. The glass finally broke. Things are starting. Things are starting and things are getting good. Things are getting good. We are spicing it up now. The roulette has finally begun. I think I think we're gonna have some spicy parts soon. I hope y'all enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cried perfectly. Over an hour long. Beautiful. I was hoping I could finish the glass break this part, and I did. We managed to reach the glass break. I guess we'll just read this line before we end the part. The strange letter that the witch had entrusted Maria with had wiped all memories of dinner from our minds. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko and They Cry. I am excited to record the next one. I'll tell you what, I am excited for the next part. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the aftermath of these shenanigans, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. The roulette has finally begun. Finally, I think we're getting to the meat and potatoes of the story. I think everything until now is just a setup. Learning about everyone, all the characters. I think now the roulette, the ritual has started. Ooh. Alright, y'all. I'll see y'all next time for some more Umineko when they cry. I like how it took me about, 15 or something parts to get here. Many hours. But I feel like we are now officially finally done with the prologue. I feel like everything before now is just a prologue. I think from here on out, things are really gonna start getting heavy. Here we go, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry. I shall meet y'all next time. This has been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed reading this visual novel. It's gonna be good. It's going to be good. I think. I hope. Maria sounded very different when she read the letter. It was almost spooky how different she sounded. She sounded like she could completely talk normally. She didn't make any more noises while reading the letter. I was expecting her to, I was ready for her to read the letter and go blah 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 blah, but no, she properly read the letter. So yeah, I'm gonna edit this here. I've recorded two parts in a row now, so I think I'm gonna take a break. I'll record some other time. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry. And I'll meet you all next time. Peace.